you this high, you might need a parachute.
Okay, I popped out, copped the antique. She want all the perks, flex the friends.
What up, dudes and dudettes? Got my own Krill gameplay. I'm gonna talk about this game a little bit. Talk about what I think about with my own Krill, items, abilities, all that stuff. With this game in the background, it's not a perfect game by any means, but I think it shows how aggressive you can be with Moan Krill early and how that can help the team. First thing I want to talk about is Moan Krill's first skill. It's like the core to laning for him. It's his sustain and his nuking. And basically, if you don't know, the more creeps and enemies you hit, the more you heal. So you really want to get in the middle of creep waves and your enemy team. Get those big heals and those big nukes. It's good to harass, and you also get some value back to the heal. There, I don't know. Maybe Yamato thought I was going in. Maybe she thought we could get the Abrams there. But as you can see, I was half health. I'm kind of hovering around there, but they can't really... Oh, that's close. That is close. Clutch shield by the creep there. And he misses the hook. But yeah, you want to be really aggressive in their face with Moan Krill because that's where he's most effective with that first skill. It's oh no, I remember this. Yeah, we still get it though. We still get it. Yeah, this lane goes a little weird. No spoilers, but it's just a very aggro lane, a lot of back and forth.
Ready to get up close. Go out there and impose.
But yeah, in lane, focus on nuking down the wave, pushing tower, making trades with your one, and finding those fat groups of creeps to really get those heals off. You can really trade your HP for the enemy's HP really easily. Just like I really don't think there are many other heroes that have better sustain and regen other than Moan Krill, just based off their first skill. Oh, what a parry! What a parry! That's too easy. We can talk about dig and the other skill too, as we kind of get into a boxing match with this Bebop. Oh, that was close. Yamato's coming in. Another clutch heal from the creep. Yamato gonna finish it. Bebop is low.
You have a good eye.
No. Alright. Dig is pretty simple. It's your initiation and your escape. You get move speed, you get bullet resist. And for both of these skills, level 2 is where you get the damage and DPS for the combo. You'll see that come online later in the game. And I guess we can also talk about my early laning itemization. You can see extra regen, Mystic Reach, and Mystic Burst. Regen helps the sustain. Like I said, I'm being really aggressive in lane, up in their face, so it is nice to have that regen on top. Oh man, that's so much health back when you hit like a bat wave. Like it's free damage on the wave. I'm half HP now, but I don't know. I think it's a great way to keep pressure on the enemies. Oh, damn! As I get too aggressive, that's funny. I feel like Yamato could have backed me up. They're both pretty low, but maybe miscommunication in lane that happens. Anyway, the items: extra regen, also Mystic Burst is great for the 1 and the 2. And Mystic Reach is also great for both those because they're circular AoE. You know, with Mystic Reach you get 3.14 excuse me, times the value because it's a circle, and that's the I think the Pythagorean theorem says that. So great item to get on Moan Krill because of that. Let's see what else. I will say Moan Krill is really good at jungling if I wasn't so focused on crushing the tower. He does clear waves really well with his 1 and 2, and also if you get Spirit Lifesteal, I'm sorry, not Spirit Lifesteal, Melee Lifesteal, it's a great way to also play Moon Krill if maybe your lane's a bad matchup or it's you're getting like shit on. Normally Bebop Abrams I feel like would be a bad matchup. They're both also want to be in your face. Bebop to get the bombs and Abrams just to like punch you and lifesteal you. But so far not going too terribly. What are we right now? We're 1, 2, and 3. So could be better, could be worse. Our Yamato's 4 and 2, so that's good. Oh, we can talk about the ult now too. That's crazy that the tower was not hitting him during that ult. But the ult has a snowball effect. You get HP if you're able to kill them in time, like within I think a 3-second grace period of ulting them. So you do want to kind of get that rolling as soon as possible to leverage that part of your kit, the scaling part of it. Oh, I got a lot of health back from that melee. Ooh, I'm getting hooked. Great. Oh, he just got out. Oh, he's back in. What is he doing? We should have left.
Sorry, my large friend.
But yeah, the ult, probably the best crowd control in the game. It's really what you should focus on. What is this button? Mid and late game. That's really where you get the most value out of Moon Krill, is the ult, I would say. And that's what you should focus on. That's what your goal should be in most of the fights. Is just locking down the important bad parry there. Will I pay for it? He misses the shot, and I escape with 100 HP. Well, should have been dead there for sure. But yeah, finding the right targets to ult, either waiting to counter someone's ult like a haze, or just like picking someone off while they're out of position. That's your main focus in the game. And we can talk about the third skill. I haven't talked about it much. It's your only skill with any range. It does do a little bit of damage. But it's mostly for the disabled. This Bebop just doesn't know where to be. Also, you saw there I ulted the Abrams, but there's no follow-up. The ult level 1 before items, or before any major items, is very weak damage-wise. It's almost all just the CC. You can see that you only get 40 damage per second, additional at level 5. And it really, you don't get a lot of benefits other than the value point of, like the first value point of just getting the ult. So I think I mentioned this earlier, but trying to get these to level 2, well, that actually. But getting those skills to level 2 is your power spike. That's when your combo is the strongest, probably. So that's why it's like here. We're gonna melt this Abrams here with the combo. Combo plus tower. Most of his HP is gone. I just meleeed him. But yeah, that's a huge power spike. Getting the 25 damage there and the 140 DPS to the spin. I would say that's your first power spike. Is leveling those up. I'd say the next one is probably getting Phantom Strike, which is like the chorus of core items. We also got Spirit Item, Healing Booster. Healing Booster makes your heal really good, obviously, but it's I'd say it's also a core item. It's usually the first like 1,000 plus soul item I get. Also, been getting Spirit Armor. Spirit Armor has been recommended from Nick, and it's pretty good. I can't lie, it's a pretty good item. Looking at their team comp, you got Bebop, you got Goo, you got Pocket, and you got Ivy. It's a lot of spirit damage in my opinion, so I think that's what I was thinking for picking that up. Again, look at that combo damage. If you're able to get that off and then hold them down with the ult, that's easy money. Let's see. This Bebop's About 2k souls down already, so he's basically fish food this game. But that's who you should be looking for with Moan Krill. That's who you should be stacking your ult on. I'm just standing in this cut too. Will I pay for it? I got everything on cooldown. Another clutch heal from the creep. Oh my god, 6 HP. That's wild. That creep saved me for sure. Alright, I guess we talked about the philosophy in Moan Krill in lane, which is being aggressive and pushing it. I would say now that it's the 10-minute mark, laning is somewhat ending. They're getting shuffled a little bit. I'm still going back to my same lane, but I would say when your ult's off cooldown, which is just about every minute, you should be looking for a kill with a teammate. And if you don't have a teammate, you should be looking for those fish food kills. But with that being said, like you'll see here, one-on-one isn't Moan Krill's strong suit. He likes having the advantage and having teammates to back him up and provide that damage. I know I didn't ult or I think burrow on that guy. But again, I've already hit that power spike at about like 9 minutes. It's only getting the combo's really only getting weaker until we get the debuff from this, which is really good. But here, got the backup of Yamato. She's able to charge up her nuke, take down the debuff. And that's where Moan Krill has the upper hand for sure. Is like 2-on-1s, jumping people that way. I will say, for self-critique, I feel like I should be jungling a little more. Like I said, Moan Krill's really good at clearing camps, but I think I'm just focused on towers. I do think Moan Krill might be the best tier 1 pusher. Just with like the timing of like the early game and what he brings to the table early. I think, and we might get into this in another video, but I think Calvin's probably the best walker pusher in the game. But I think Moan Krill's ability to dive towers, push lanes, I think it makes him really effective in moving and taking tier 1s. This is an interesting entrance into this fight. And I go in. Oh, this is bad. Going in on the bubble. Yeah, is this a turnaround? I used everything though. I don't think it is. Yeah, that was a bad play there. Should have either hid from the ult or. Yeah, I shouldn't have burrowed in on that pocket. But easier, hindsight's 20/20 for sure. I'm watching these replays. Now we just got another big item, Torment Pulse. Torment Pulse really helps Moan Krill's farming. If you don't have a ton of momentum in game, it's great like mid-tier item. That and Warpstone are like your 2 core 3000 soul items. How that hit the That's crazy.
We're doing great.
Will win.
But yeah, these long drawn out fights, Moan Krill's also great on. Just like getting that cooldown back, that 10-second cooldown on the one, being able to double burrow, like burrow and then burrow again in the fight is huge. Burrow is like, it's not a stun per se, but it does put them up in the air, so they are an easy target. Yeah, just using that kudzu again. That kudzu's really fucking me up. Same with this pocket. That must have been just positioning, I would say. I'm looking at it. Looks like we lost that fight for sure. And they're gonna try to mid off that. Oh, let's do this. So the map is more what I'm seeing. So yeah, Torment Pulse also helps a lot with the ult. It gives you a little bit more damage. You can also one during the ult, which is also like another way to put some damage on the target that you're holding. But Torment Pulse helps a ton with that. I think Torment Pulse, Warp Zone, and Surge of Power I should also mention. Surge of Power on your second skill is really good, makes escaping way easier and initiating, though at that point in the game you're probably initiating with Phantom Strike or Blinking, or Warp Zoning. Oh, we got the mid-boss, that's crazy, what a steal. So I might have been better off ulting the Haze, but I did want to lock down that pocket because he's a slippery fucker. And as you can also see, the 3 skill doesn't disarm Haze during ults. She's still able to shoot through it. So just keep that in mind. You want to ult her when she's ulting. That's the best way to counter her, I'd say. Sitting on 7k souls, kinda poking around, not really fighting. We do have mid-boss buff, but feel like job's done here. Let's see what happens. Alright, we get Phantom Strike at about 16 minutes, and this is the best item on Moan Krill by far. It makes his effective range huge for finding people to ult. It's the biggest blink in the game for sure. Maybe Wraith's is bigger, but it's just so powerful. Here probably should be jungling. This lane really didn't waste a little bit of time there.
Let's dig.
But you can also blink out of burrow, which is really sick, so you can be burrowing, blink, or Phantom Strike in, and then pop out. Looks like they got Urn, but we got some of the souls. There's 3 of them there. Ult the Ivy. Shoot the pocket. And this good guy gets lifted. That's it. Bad fight for them. But that's just Urn, I guess. That's what happens with Urn sometimes.
Going low. I see Abraham. No one's power boost. Time to push with the rejuvenator.
Also, another critique, my movement. I just W key and walk around a lot. I feel like my movement could be a little schmoover, for sure.
Maurice, do your thing. The more of them, the better.
This is pretty deep into there. Yeah, this is a good fight.
Don't count us out.
Yeah, that was way too far up to be fighting without knowing where they're at. That's just map awareness. I think that's my biggest fault in this game for sure, is not always paying attention to the map. Map awareness is like huge. We also got a Warp Zone. Warp Zone's great for getting in and out after you Phantom Strike or after you burrow. It's not as far, but it doesn't get knocked off by taking damage like Leap does or Blink from Dota, which is just sick. It's great for escaping. I see some people really build Moan Krill tanky, and I find that boring. You want to be close, but you also want sustain. So I do understand it, but these guys did not know it was coming. Again, just standing in the cutscene, it's sick. But movement just makes a lot of sense on him. you want to be close. Like if you're tanky but you don't have movement, you're just gonna be kited around the whole game. Like you really need to be close to be going off with Moan Krill.
I hold them down.
And you need to be able to catch
Our
people,
blue
and you can't do
walker
that
is
with just
under attack.
tankiness. It's a little far up. There's only 3 on the map. I don't think I'm gonna take these. Might pressure them a little, but someone's got to defend this, right? You can also use your skills on the towers. Oh, here it is. Oh, and the haze. Able to warp stone out. Get a little heal off. Still not enough. Yeah. Again, I'm kind of just like brain dead pushing right now. It's way far up compared to my team. There was only 3 showing. I don't know. This is where I get a little lost sometime in Lone Krill, around 20 minutes. Because I want to be aggressive. I feel like I have that power spike with the Phantom Strike, and I want to get those picks. But I think a little too aggressive with the lane push, and I need to be a little more patient in finding those picks and finding those fights that are actually good to take. Okay. Definitely feel like I should have ulted him. That was free health right there. But maybe I was thinking of saving the ult. Who knows?
If you're looking for souls, they're right here.
A courier has arrived.
Oh shit, bringing the urn. Don't know what got into me this game, but we I guess lanes were pushed out. Maybe I was not feeling pushing lanes after I died twice, so I was going for urn. Getting caught out here by the double Mamba, but he's only doing about 300 each.
Mid-boss has arrived.
Right, might be turning the fight. Okay. This is not good skill usage. That's a bad 1 and 2, and a bad ult. She was way out of position, and that was in her cutscene. But we made it work. We did get the Ivy. Since it's a masterful shiv play. His pocket's just way out of position. Also, Phantom Strike's cooldown much shorter than you would think. You can also get that off multiple times in a fight, and that just adds to your CC because it disarms your. You can disarm, ult, Phantom Strike, and then by the time that part in the fight, you might have one of those back. Though the three does have a long cooldown, and it at level 2 does get shorter, so that might be a value point to get. I get it here. And there isn't too much more to the rest of this game. It's I think we just kind of run it down their throat. We don't really even have that big of an advantage. Like, these guys aren't getting stomped or anything, but 24 minutes we're taking both their mid tier 3s. Go back in. Nice work. Ship out a little bit. There's 3 of them there. Probably didn't need to Phantom Strike that, and we're gonna pay for it. So the Shiv. Rip Shiv. Man, I should have had notes for this, but kind of ran out of things to say for Moan Krill and about the game. And the itemization and my philosophy, so I think those were the main points. We'll just let this run out. There's about like 10 minutes left. But yeah, if I think of something, I'll pop in. How about that?
Time to shine.
Taking a vacation to Ixia? Read the New York Oracle for helpful travel tips.
Out here.
Our walker
Is this
is
level?
under
That's
attack.
not level 2, never mind. But when you have that level 3, you definitely want to burrow and then pulse, or 2 and then 1, because the 1 will give them a damage camp, basically, debuffs them. That's one thing to keep in mind. Just a little tap.
Nice job.
They've taken an objective. Our purple walker is under attack.
Miss the ult there.
Our purple team has
You still land it? Okay. As another thing, sometimes Phantom Strike doesn't bring you all the way next to a character. If there's like something that blocks your earn again. Well, that's a bad miss on the disarm on the haze. But it looks like she gets away and doesn't do anything. Oh,
You can't hide from us forever.
ballsy. Maybe I was thinking I had some 7 follow-up, but he is outie.
Our blue walker is under attack. Our blue walker has been destroyed.
I guess we can talk about some situational items, maybe.
You'll be the last
It
one
doesn't have the
standing.
build up, that's unfortunate. But
Has expired.
improve reach, improve burst for your first 2 skills. Let's see, I'm buying something. I bought
Now go out there
Spirit
and pose your
Lifesteal
will.
and Surge of Power. Spirit Lifesteal again enhances your 1. It also makes everything else you do get a little bit of health. But I don't think you necessarily need tankiness if you have sustain and movement on Krill. Also Surge of Power on the dig, crazy good. I think Surge of Power is like super underrated. Oh, I ulted, but then it got cancelled right away. The Surge of Power you see for chasing. Also, if your stuff's on cooldown, you can't initiate with Phantom Strike or Blink. It's good for initiating. I don't know what's happening so back and forth. And just standing in the kudzu, dude, just walking in it. My god. I think I thought I was pocket ulted, maybe. Maybe I was. Anywho, I think that's 3 picks this early. That might be game. I think I just clean up the lanes. And let my team push and finish, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is actually my second time recording this video. I recorded the whole commentary and then realized my mic was quiet as fuck. And you couldn't hear anything I was saying. So we did it again.
Finish their patriot.
Yeah, this is not super exciting. Team is kind of just in their base, wrecking their stuff. We are down. It's even. It's an even fight right now. I'm not there. It's two in there. Looks like we don't finish. I got a lot of cash too. Dosh. And there's a big nut. No one sees it though. I mean, this game is about over, but definitely wasting a lot of time just kind of bubbing around. Could be pushing lane, could be farming jungle, could be spending my souls. I got so many. A lot of bubbing. You gotta be time efficient in this game for sure. That is huge. I'm just standing in the cutscene, bro. Like somewhere else. Oh, now there's a haze here. That's unfortunate. I should have known that was a bait. Her just straight up fighting me should have been a dead giveaway. But sometimes you're too locked in. Let's see what I get with the 9,000 souls. Like I said, late game's really situational, I think. Some good items. I would say Superior Stamina. Life Strike's not bad if you find yourself meleeing a lot. Looks like I got improved Spirit Armor this game, which is also sick. Leech, it's not bad. But it's not great. If you really have a ton of money, maybe. Improved cooldown and Superior cooldown are not bad. Diviner's Kevlar isn't bad. But I rarely get it. Refresher is also good. Magic Carpet, obviously very good.
Haze will mow you all
Looks like we
down
don't buy
if you
anything.
don't stop
We're
her.
sitting on 9. Oh, okay. Actually, I know. We're just sitting on 9,000 souls, but we got a plan. Patron is 1 HP, and our Yamato's in their old thing. Skibloinky.
Today you changed your fate.
So yeah, that's my philosophy and thoughts on Mo and Krill. If you guys have any, oh, here are the stats: 19, 9, and 17. Not great stats, but like I said, it's just a game I want to talk about. Mo and Krill mostly. But if you have any suggestions on things I did wrong or can improve on, I'm always cool with that. And if you're still watching, why don't you comment your favorite candy for Halloween? Because that's right around the corner, and I know you're a real one. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.